Good morning, students. Let's begin our social science class. In this video, I'm going to explain you NCERT Democratic Politics chapter. What is democracy? Why is democracy? The contents, features of democracy, and case study related to each feature. The first feature, major decisions by elected leaders. So, how we observe this feature? A democratic government is one in which the people's representatives participate in decision making process. They own a collective responsibility for all the decisions taken by the government. There are examples where representatives of people are chosen but they are not allowed to participate in decision making process. This happens in many dictatorship and monarchy form of government. Let's take an example of Pakistan under General Pervez Musharraf. In October 99, General Pervez Musharraf led a military coup and overthrew the democratically elected government and declared himself chief executive of the country. Later, he changed his designation to president and 2002 held referendum in the country that granted him a 5-year extension. Now, the referendum meaning, when we talk about referendum, a public opinion poll seeking public approval or disapproval to the specific proposal. But this word is not suits on General Pervez Musharraf as he declared himself the president of the country, not by the public opinion. In 2002, he issued legal framework order. According to this order, the president can dismiss the national or provincial assemblies. The work of civilian cabinets is supervised by a National Security Council, which is dominated by military officers. Final decision or powers rest in the hand of Pervez Musharraf. The final decision making power must rest with those elected by the people. So, the fifth point is not matching with the others. Major decision by elected leader and the final decision making power must rest with those elected by people. In case of Pakistan, the final decision and power rest in the hand of Pervez Musharraf. So, this is not justified. Question related to this topic is, when did General Pervez Musharraf became president of Pakistan? This is 1 mark question. So after going through the lecture, he declared himself president of Pakistan in 2002. What was the legal framework order? The legal framework order amended the constitution. According to this order, the president can dismiss the national and provincial assembly. How did General Pervez Musharraf became the president of Pakistan? In this point, you are going to write 5 points from in Pakistan. General Pervez Musharraf led a military coup in October 99, then overthrown the elected government, and then declared himself president through the referendum, and then media were captured and legal framework. All these points consider to write to complete 5 mark answer. The next feature is free and fair electoral competition. In democracy, the rulers must be truly people's representatives. To choose representatives, we need a system of elections. An election could have some meaning and significance only if it held free and fair manner. A free election is one where every person has an equal rights to vote. This you notice in our country whenever election conduct, it is conduct in a free and fair manner. Let's take an example of China. In that case, free and fair electoral competition there or not. In China, elections are regularly held after every 5 years for electing the country's parliament, called Quangu Renmin Daibao Daoi. Quangu Renmin Daibao Daoi, which is also known as National People's Congress in English, has the power to appoint the president of the country. It has nearly 3,000 members elected from all over China. Only those who are members of Chinese Communist Party or eight smaller parties allied to it were allowed to contest elections held in 2002 and 2003. The government is always formed by the Communist Party. So, all these features remind you that the election conduct in free and fair electoral competition or not. Question related to this topic is, what is the name of Chinese parliament? One mark question. So, what is the name of Chinese parliament? Quangu Renmin Daibao Daoi, which is also known in English National People's Congress. Write a short note on National People's Congress. You will write 3 points where you will write the name and then members and then only members of Chinese Communist Party and small parties allied to contest election and government always formed by Communist Party. These points you will write for this question. 3,000 member. Next, case study of Mexico. In reference to the same topic, free and fair electoral competition. Since its independence in 1930, Mexico holds elections after every 6 years to elect its president. From years 2000, every election was won by a party called PRI, Institutional Revolutionary Party, which is known as PRI. The PRI was known to use many dirty tricks to win the election. Here we are going to see what dirty tricks played by PRI to win the elections. All those who were employed in government offices had to attend its party meetings. First, teachers of government school used to force parents to vote for the PRI. Media largely ignored the activities of opposition political parties except to criticize them. Sometimes the polling booths were shifted from one place to another in the last minute, which made it difficult for people to cast their votes. After viewing all these things, should we consider the election described above as example of people electing their rulers? Of course, we cannot. If we are going through with these points, it not justify the free and fair electoral competition in Mexico. This is the map of Mexico. China and Mexico are not democratic because China, the election do not offer the people any serious choice. They have to choose the ruling party and the candidate approved by it. In Mexican example, people seem to really have a choice, but in practice, they had no choice. There was no way the ruling party could be defeated, even if people were against it. These are not fair elections. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have fair chance of losing. This is the conclusion of free and fair electoral competition which is not seems in both China and Mexico. Question related to the topic: after how many years does Mexico hold elections for electing its president? As I told you, 6 year. Which party was ruling in Mexico since 1930 to 2000? So, this is uh, the party which ruled in Mexico from 1930 till 2000 is PRI, Institutional Revolutionary Party. What steps were taken by PRI to win election in Mexico? 3 mark question. That those who were employed in government office had attend to party meeting. Teachers of government school used to force parents to vote for PRI. Media largely ignored the activities of opposition political party except to criticize them. The polling booths were shifted from one place to another last minute, which made difficult to people cast their vote. These are the step taken by PRI to win the elections. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.